Right now, I feel a heat coming from my back. It's them attacking me, actually. It's them attacking me, you know. The one who's part of this control. It's like they have a hard time controlling me. They have a hard time controlling me. All like right now, I just feel just the heat going by right behind my neck, you know. Because the more I speak, the more I talk it out. People, you need to talk, you know? You need to speak. You need to speak out, you know? You need to work together. We need to work together if you want to create I mean, it can happen. I mean, you have choices on this planet, you know? You do have choices. You don't, these vampires out here, believe that you have no choice. These vampires out here, they make you believe you have no choice. So you rather have a gun stuck in your head. Basically, they're just putting a gun in your head, telling you have no choice. You know, but the version of freedom, their version of freedom is a piece of paper that you chop down every fucking day to make more piece of paper, and they put a piece of paper in a vault, so no one can steal the piece of paper, and they put the piece of paper in an armored truck, you know. So basically, you're guarding a piece of useless paper. That's what you're doing. You're just guarding a useless piece of paper, just like rocks. Rocks are the same way. Gold is the same way. It's a useless piece of rock. It's just shiny, you know. Humans believe that there are values. You know, I don't know, values. Which is more precious, a human life, or a piece of paper, or a shiny rock? Which is more precious? To me, the most precious thing on this is here. This planet is the most precious thing to me. You know, you got to understand me the way I am. Yeah, I destroyed planets. You know, I destroyed people. I destroyed, you know, anything that's, I don't know. I used to be a destroyer for dead creation. You're fucking God, you know? And anybody go against it, I go out there and I just go destroy. You know, I take care. The way I do it is I erase all the beings off the planet. You know, I erase all the beings off the planet. Sometimes I destroy the planet. You know, but it's like for here, all these negative fuckheads. You know, the ones who believe that they are free and they put guns in your head, saying those are the people that needs to go, the control freaks, you know, the control freaks, the government, the corporations and all. They need to go. They need to leave this planet, you know, or they'll be erased, you know, because that's the way it's gonna happen for me. Because I'm gonna, if if it comes down to that, I will erase their fucking ass. And the people below them, needs to come under control themselves, you know, because you take away the leadership, you take away everything, then you got chaos, you know. The only problem about it is poor people need a, like I say, the ones who've been following these so-called leaders that lead you to the fucking to the hole. Basically, they're just leading you to your death. That's all they're doing, you know. You got to stop politics. You have to stop politics. You have to stop this madness. Because politics is what make all human beings go mad and crazy because they believe in this bullshit. You know? The question I have to ask you, how do you want to take care of your own kind? You know, how would you want to take care of your own kind? Do you have to make them pay still to take care of your own kind? You know, if you were in a tribe, you know, they're all taken care of in a tribe, you know? Everybody's taken care of in a tribe, you know? But in a civilized world that we live in, you're individualistic and you're a backstabber, you know? But people don't understand that, you know? It's like I don't see universal money to be a savior of humanity, but it's like it's their version to slowly get off this addiction of who should be the most greedy one and rely on the most greedy one, you know? Universal money, I mean, it's not good. It's only good for just being this ball, this circle, you know? It's not good for going out. That's not going to help you when you get off this planet, when you go explore out there. It's not going to help you at all. Money is not going to help you at all when you get off this planet, because sooner or later human beings need to get off this planet, you know, and really explore, and really understand other cultures and how they are, because they're completely different cultures out there. Don't even rely on money. Most of the cultures out there don't even rely on money. You know, some cultures, they do exchanges, you know. They'll exchange a ship. Imagine you go to a culture that will exchange a ship in for just being friends, you know. But you human beings are too damn greedy. You'll take the ship and you try to get as much money out of it. And that's kind of like a disgrace. That's to that culture for taking that ship and selling it to somebody else, you know? Human beings do not understand anything about outside. They're just caged in their... It's like, for me, it's like living as a human being. I'm just caged. So we have no understanding about outside of this planet. We have no understanding about outside this planet. You guys just fucking guess. You got a telescope, and you're just guessing, and you're guessing all wrong. You know, all you human beings are guessing all wrong. The ones who have these telescope and they think they're very smart. Actually, they're dumb as fuck. You know, they're getting paid shitload of money for guessing. You know, what kind of fuck? I mean, why do you need a fucking college education to pay shitload of money for guessing? I don't think they're smart at all, you know? Unless they actually travel out there. You know, scientists are not very smart on this planet, you know? Scientists, religious people are fucking stupid as fuck. I can tell you that for a fact. Religious people are stupid as fuck. Because they don't know what they're talking about, to be honest. Religious people, you know? And they think God is almighty and perfect and all that bullshit, you know? It's pretty much bullshit. No one is a god. You know, no one is a god. No one will be a god. These people who believe that they are gods, they will be erased, you know? These people who believe that they are God, they will be erased. They will be gone, because I'm sick of hearing that shit, you know? If they don't straighten out this fucking planet, they don't fix their mess, you know, they will be erased. The ones who believe that this is progress, you know, because you people are just fucking idiots. That's all you are. I'm a hostage to your greed. I'm a hostage to your greed. I live in your greed, you know. I'm sick of religious fuckheads too. To be honest, I want to ban I want to erase a religion off the face of this planet. You know, so this planet can cure itself. I want to cure this planet, to be honest. I want to cure this planet. I don't give a fuck about human beings, to be honest, you know. I'm here to cure the planet, and that's my job is to cure the planet. You know, bring it back to health instead of I feel the torture on this planet. I feel everything about this planet. I feel all the negative shit around me. You know, people around me are negative. You know, most of these people who live the religious fuckheads out there. You religious fuckheads, you know. I want to, you know, I know Jay is choosing one of you religious fuckheads to show you metaphysical abilities. Jay is gonna open one of you fucking religious fuckheads out there, show you metaphysical ability. If you abuse that metaphysical ability, then it's gonna be taken away from you. You know, just to be a warning to you religious fuckheads. You know, that's gonna get. I don't know who Jay's gonna give the metaphysical abilities to you, because it was a warning. Because, you know, because if you abuse it, and you're not responsible for it, and then use it for greed, then I'm going to be the one who's going to take care of you, you know? Because we don't need negative people on this fucking planet, you know? We don't need people who suck resources for progress, suck resources for freedom, you know? We don't need people like that, you know? They're all corrupt. They're all brainwashed, you know? And they play with your fucking mind. You know, it's funny about these people these vampires. Christians are vampires. All religious people are vampires. You know, they feed off on your fear. They feed off on your energy. They feed off everything about you and your life, you know? And they try to give you this hope, you know? And hope brings fear. Hope brings fear, you know? You gotta understand that this whole reality that we live in lives off of fear, you know? Your money, your life. Your money is your life. You know, your money, your paycheck that you make is your life. If you lose all that money that you have, then you might as well be out in this fucking street, because that's the reality check, you know? When a cold hard person tells you, get over it, this is reality, then that person deserves to go. That person deserves to leave, because we don't need him, you know? If that person tells you that you have no choice, and he tells you that this is the way it is, then that person doesn't deserve to be on this planet at all. Because all that person wants to do is destroy everything around them, make everybody else live in their misery. It's their misery, you know, that you're living off on, you know? The guy who told me to cut my hair. Why should I live like him, you know? Why do I have to live like him? See, why everybody has their own happiness. Everybody can create their own happiness, you know, create what they want to be. You know, people should be who they should be. People should be themselves. That's it. No ego. I hate people who have big egos. That gets on my nerves a lot. Because I look at everybody as my equal, you know? But if you keep pushing me and slap me in the fucking face, then you're not my equal no more. That's the way that's the way it's going to be for me. If you keep pushing me and slap me in my face a lot over and over, then what the fuck, you know? Then you don't deserve to be here. So I'm telling you, you know, the ones who's watching me, the ones who believe that everything revolves around them, this is the wrong answer. And the ones who believe that they should suck the resources, that's the wrong answer. The ones who believe in the economy, that's the wrong answer. You know? The one who putting the gun in your fucking head and telling you this is the way it is, you know, he's the wrong person. He shouldn't, he's corrupt, you know. Trust me, I'm gonna, you know, for me, personally, I want to erase these fucking people. The ones who believe that they're revolved around them. These fucking blood-sucking vampires. That's what they are. They came from these people that came out of the ground. You know? And then all of a sudden they come up on this planet. And then they decide to take everything off the planet for themselves. And then they create an environment where you have to be arrested for stealing what they have already stolen. You know? They stole from this planet. And they don't deserve to live. They don't deserve to even have a spirit at all. Their spirit is gone too. The spirit, I believe the spirit of these people should go, be erased. Because they're so corrupt. Because they're so much like Dead Source. If you know Dead Source, if you look around your environment, to me everything is Dead Source. Their god. You know? Dead Source was, like I said, Dead Source was entertained by this madness that we live in. Dead Source was entertained by slavery. Dead Source was entertained by wars. Dead Source was entertained by greed, you know? It loved you to see you suffer, you know? That's these religious fuckheads' god. And they're supported. And the one thing the religious fuckheads don't know that I was used to destroy planets, destroy all life. So that's what your god does. You know, your god is a fucking psychopath, you know? There is no, you know, all this God bullshit has got to go. All this God bullshit's got to go. No one should be on their knees. No one should have traditions. Any religious tradition should be banned off this planet, to be honest. Any religious tradition should be banned off this fucking planet or they'll be erased. Either those are the two things that I would do, is erase every single one of these fuckers off the planet. And not exist. And create a whole new creation. Because the way I would do it, I would erase every fucking thing on this. I would erase the whole creation. That's what I would do. I'll erase the whole creation and recreate a whole different type of new creation versus this bullshit. You know? Because that would be my plans. And Dave can create whatever... Jay can create whatever he wants to create to create balance back. Jay needs to learn how to create balance. Because that's the whole objective about myself, is bringing balance back to this planet. Back to life. Life, which is good. I'm glad that Jay is taking the animals away from human beings and let the human beings be the animal. Because the human being needs to learn a lesson to be an animal, because the new version of the hell for human beings is going to be the animal. So the ones who slaughter cows, the ones who slaughter pigs, because I used to be an animal myself. I used to be hunted, you know. The ones who slaughter cows and pigs, they're going to become the cows. They're going to become the pigs. They're going to become the chicken. The ones who slaughter, you know. They're gonna be going through that millions of times until they learn, you know. They're gonna know the torture, everyday torture, because I've been tortured myself, you know. In this fucking reality, that's nothing but torture. This is the torture chamber of life, as Ilana would say. Ilana would tell me this is the torture chamber of life, because it is, and I'm still living in the torture chamber of life, you know. So, yeah, question everything about everything. Question your life, you know? So, yeah, have a nice day.